Hey Nana, what we got going on in here?
I'm trying to get some daggum beef tips and rice cooked.
All right, well.
A birthday party this afternoon, and this ain't gonna be for the birthday party. This is after the birthday party.
Okay,
Now,
well,
what are you doing?
how are we gonna make this? Will you
You
teach
wanna
me
know
how to make it?
You want to know how to make it?
Yeah, I do.
Help yourself. You can watch me if you want to.
All right.
I'm all for a woman learning how to cook because the best way to keep a man happy, Shelby, and I'll tell you right now, is through his damn stomach.
Okay.
Okay, you talk all you want to about sex, this. They hungry. You know what I mean? They are hungry. Get your pan hot. See, and let's boil it down. This is really quick and easy to make, but very delicious. We don't want to kill nobody with over-fattening.
Okay, what do we just put in there?
Some kind of cooking oil.
Well, any kind of cooking oil, okay.
I ain't going to tell you a name because you cook whatever you want to with whatever brand you want to because I may get it for $1.99 and you may pay $3 for it.
All right then.
Anyway, Shelby, let's see here. What do you want to do next? Okay, well, I'm getting my pan hot, Shelby. This is important. Get your pan hot. Walter done cut up the beef for me. At least he knew how to do that. Get you an onion, beef broth, some flour, and you're good to go. A lot of people don't know how to cut up an onion. I was going to cut it up.
All right.
I just cut the daggum thing up like this. Everybody wants to be, oh, do this and that with it. And I'm like, not me. I don't have time to do all that crap. I've got 6 grandkids, a great-grandbaby, and all these people around me. Then I got grandkids bringing kids in. Friends in. So just chop it up. It don't have to be no pretty pieces, Shelby, but I do like to keep it as small pieces as I can. Sometimes don't like it, but the longer you cook it, then little kids aren't going to know what's even in there. I try to take out those core things out of there. So that if it lands on the core, so we'll get it later. All right, this here oil is getting hot over here.
Okay.
I've done about burned down my house twice. I did get the ceiling painted. You cannot cook out of the kitchen. Don't turn on your grease and walk
So
out
you
of
just
the
put
kitchen.
salt in the beef tips.
Put plenty of salt in it. Garlic salt. Black pepper. Then, I did bleach down my counters last night, so don't worry about if I drop anything on my counter. My hands are clean. I'll let nobody in my kitchen without they wash their hands. All right, now, you can do it your way by going like this here, you know, and you see that grease needs to be hot. I want it on high. Get that grease going on high, like this. You know what? That takes too long. Your grease will be burned up by the time you do that. Just do it like this.
Flour.
Flour. Now, is that easier?
Mm-hmm.
Look,
Way
you can
easier.
stand here all day doing that. If you got time for that, it's kind of like a hairdresser. You can spend an hour and do her hair with a hair dye, or you can throw it all on there. I've been a hairdresser for 13 years. Or you can throw all that dye on there at one time. Okay, here's one thing aggravating. Wear a good bra in the kitchen. Don't wear a daggum bra that keeps falling down here, and you're going to have to take your hands and pull your bra up. Okay, see, it's smoking.
Oh, okay.
Now watch this. Main thing, a lot of people put a little bit of this in here at one time. And what happens, you get it real fried and crispy. You don't want it like that. Now look, we got extra flour in here. Leave your flour in there. We want to cook this meat as fast as possible because we want it rare inside. It's searing. And if you just sear it in there, then it'll be tender. If you cook it hard, are you listening to me now?
Yes.
You're cooking nobody some bad stuff and blame it on me and say, I told you how to do it. If you don't remember how, you can replay your video and say, Nana said that's how she did it. Now see there? We want it to get done on the outside, but rare on the inside. And it's actually from a chuck roast, because if you use chuck, it's very tender. Do not ever, ever use a round roast. You get a good chuck roast. Stir it around. While that's doing that, we'll take this bowl over here because we're going to need a little bit of this onion and stuff here so we can start. Always clean up behind yourself. You know, you ain't got to stand there over that pan and do that. Clean up your daggum mess. You know, nobody should have to walk in and watch your mess. Watch it all over your town and everything. So start cleaning up your mess. And see here. It only actually takes about 15 minutes, maybe, about 15 minutes, to put this together. Meanwhile, what's a good dish to go with this is green beans with ham cut up
In the crock pot.
You put your ham in them. It's canned green beans, water. At least he put the green beans on. He cut up ham. And you put ham all in the green beans. I told him to.
There it is.
He usually does what I told him. See there, you put that ham in there. Put up all your ham pieces. And put ham. And put your onion in there. Like that. Put your salt in there. I don't put pepper in my green beans. Put that in there. Put the lid on it. Put it on low. A few hours. You see how this smoke's getting? Okay, let's see without the smoke being on it. See here?
Yeah.
Here's our recipe. Burn my kitchen down over Christmas. I'm not going to put that fan on. Okay, that's rare enough for me. Look how rare. It's still real rare.
Yeah.
And as you can see, Shelby, look at the bottom of this. There is no oil in there. I do not want to give nobody a heart attack with a lot of oil. So this is the new way to make gravy. Okay, here's 2 cans of beef broth.
Beef broth, alright.
Some people can saute their onions in with that beef, but onions have water in them, and they won't cook and fry your meat right. So what I do is I take my onions with my extra flour, move them around in it a little bit. Now this is self-rising flour, so try not to get a lot in it because you're going to have lumps, but it will cook out the faster you cook it. Now, what I'm going to do now is, excuse me, Shelby, wash my hands again. And of course, that steam comes up on you, it makes your nose run. Do not blow your nose in the kitchen. Okay. Over here, we're going to get a little bowl down. And we're going to take a half a stick of butter. Do not use margarine. Margarine is not good for you. We're going to put a half a stick of butter, melt it. Say probably 30 minutes might do it.
30 minutes? 30
30
seconds?
seconds, I'm sorry. And then we're going to take our
What is that?
pepper, and this is called Gravy Master. You can get Gravy Master or Kitchen Bouquet that people use. It browns this gravy. As you can see, I don't take time to pour. I mean to open this up and squirt. You can guess how much you want. It's ever how dark you want it. See how it made it dark? Okay, that's not as dark as I like it. Now, as you can see, it's real dark. I'll probably make it darker. You've got a half a stick of butter here, melted. Take that and I would go take a cigarette break before this, but I guess I can finish this up first.
No, we can take a cigarette break if you want.
No. That's okay. Let me get this crap done and then I'll get out there and I'm trying to teach you how to do something right now. You want your man to stay with you? You better learn to cook. Because hardly any girls, they don't know how to cook that much these
Not these days.
They don't. See there? See how that is? It's running. Do not want it running. Don't use plain flour. I hate plain flour. It takes a lot of flour in it. It's too bland. This here makes your gravy thick faster. See, I'm making kind of like a paste.
Mm-hmm.
And what's good too, you can either make this paste now. See, I didn't know how thick that was going to be, but I seen it wasn't thick enough because it didn't have enough flour. But you make a paste like cookie dough.
Mm-hmm.
Take it over here, put it in. And they'll start getting very thick on you. Meanwhile, you start and you make your rice. You make beef tips and rice, or you make mashed potatoes and put over it.
Mm.
So,
And that's it?
well, I was going to show you how thick it gets in just a second here, how thick that gravy's going to get. All that flour. You can add more if you want to, more water. If you get it too thick, add a little more water, more cans of beef broth. Always resalt it again. Get you a spoon. Don't never taste out of your spoon. I hate people tasting stuff out of the spoon they're cooking with, so get you another spoon. Dang, you can wash a spoon, and once you see how thick this is getting? Look how thick it's getting. You want your gravy thick to go over that rice. Now it probably took 15 minutes to throw this together. You got your green beans. Green beans go very good with this. Have some rolls. Now what you do is you turn your heat down low and let that just simmer. Look how thick it is.
Mm-hmm.
See how thick it is?
Mm-hmm.
I've had anyone say they did not love this stuff. It is delicious.
So that's beef tips.
Beef tips. And cook your rice. You don't have to stand here over this. Put it on low and start cooking your rice. Your rice is ready, and you put your rice down and you put it over the rice.
There you go.
And that's the way you do it.
All right.